Hi, I'm with Jim Murphy from Muscle Car Appraisal, and Jim's going to talk to us about how to get your car ready for winter and before you zip it up and put it in a bag. Jim, you gave me a punch list of what items that I want to hear about. Tell me about what you have to do with the fuel.
With today's fuel formulation, you are most definitely going to want to put some type of fuel stabilizer in the tank. That is the first step that we do here at the Muscle Car Garage to prepare the car for winter storage.
You also mentioned something about driving the car.
Yes. After the addition of a proper amount of fuel stabilizer, we then take the car for a good drive. You want the engine temperature to be fully up to operating temp to be able to burn off any moisture in the exhaust and in the crankcase.
And the next thing on your punch list, you're telling me you have to do something with the oil?
Yes, we always change the oil and filter before putting the car up for winter storage. Any sediments that are in the bottom of the pan will drain out and you'll have fresh, clean oil for storage for the winter.
You also mentioned something about cleaning the exterior of the car and the interior of the car.
Yes, we wash the vehicle, dry it properly, blow off any cracks and crevices just to remove any standing water. Then we like to wax and polish the car accordingly in preparation for winter storage. We also wipe down the interior and just leave it plain. We do not apply any silicone-based dressings. It's just going to be a greasy mess when you open up the car in the spring.
What do you do to the tires?
We check the inflation of the tires, bring them up to spec, and also clean up any white lettering, white walls with a proper tire cleaner, just so they're nice and clean for winter storage.
Talk to me about the coolant and the batteries.
The coolant, you're going to want to check to see the condition of your antifreeze. Depending on your location and where the car is actually stored, whether it be outside or in a garage or in a heated garage, you're going to want to make sure that your coolant has proper protection for freezing temperatures. If you're utilizing some old hot rod tricks and running a high concentration of water and you need to add more coolant, maybe you can use something like this Mighty Vac to extract some fluid from the radiator and then pour in straight antifreeze to increase your concentration to give your engine and cooling system a lower freezing point and ultimately better protection throughout the winter.
Jim, what about the battery?
Because the car is going to be placed in a bag, for any car that has a battery under the hood, you're simply going to want to remove that battery from the car. Put it on a bench, put it on your battery tender for the winter, but most certainly you don't want to leave it inside a sealed up bag and have any fumes expanding into the bag. If you happen to have a car where the battery is located in the passenger compartment, much like the Corvette you're going to see later on in the video, you're going to want to vent that battery to the outside. We'll explain that in our Corvette portion of the video.
Jim, tell me about what materials you need to bag the car up for winter.
First, we start off with plastic sheeting that we're going to place on the ground. We prefer 6 mils or thicker. Sheets of plywood, sufficient to cover the full length of the car, an actual car cover to cover the car, and then we place the car inside a plastic bag. Drive the car over the bag, zipper it up, it's ready for winter storage. We're going to provide you with a demonstration of that in the next portion of this video. So here we are with the 2015 Corvette Stingray, ready for wrapping for winter storage. We've started with a 6mm plastic sheet folded over 3 times, giving us a total of 18 mils of protection. We've brought that plastic sheet right over to the wall, and around the corner we have multiple sheets of 4x8 plywood. On top of the plastic, this is our battery tender power cord and also a vent for the battery. These Corvettes have the battery in the right rear with an external vent. We do not want any fumes building up inside the bag, so we will be venting to the exterior of the bag. By the way, we'll have a future video of this vehicle and how it was prepared to run an 11785 at 121.23 trip down the quarter-mile drag strip. Our bag extends all the way to the front, beyond the front bumper. We've brought our plastic and plywood beyond the front bumper as well. We run our power cord underneath the bag. We've brought the bag up on the wall for convenience purposes, so it's not all bunched up along the side of the vehicle. Makes it much easier to walk by before it's all zipped up. The tires are off the ground. We've put blocks under the suspension to prevent flat spotting of the tires, both front and rear. We've folded the mirrors in just to make a tighter package when the car is covered. We have blocks in the rear, just enough to keep the tires off the ground. The next step will be to cover the car before the bag is fully extended and zippered up. Okay, so now the car is covered front to back. We've extended it all the way to the bottom of the front bumper, so we have good protection there. The car bag really doesn't touch the bottom of the car, so we're not too concerned that the cover doesn't extend all the way to the ground. But we have full coverage on the rear bumper, and everything is good on the sides and ready to go. Okay, so now the bag has been pulled over the car, and we're going to start the process of zippering it up, and then the car will be sealed for winter storage. As long as the car is properly placed in the center, then the zipper process is super fast, super easy, and provides a fantastic seal to keep all the moisture out. We have our desiccant can already placed inside the bag, which helps with any moisture that may be in the bag at the time that it's installed. Got to make sure that the bag is straight, all the edges are lined up, and the zippering process is actually quite easy. Only takes a minute. And once you come to the far corner, that's it. Your bag is zipped, covered, sealed, ready for winter hibernation.
Muscle Car Appraisal thanks you for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel. Please like our video and hit the bell notification. And once again, we thank you for looking at our video. Have a great day.